What's up, everybody? This is NealReal, and this is The Father You Didn't Have. Wisdom from an elder about relationships and happiness in life. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get right into this topic. How to stop being jealous. Jealousy is tied to attachment and scarcity mindset. So jealousy is something you feel when, particularly with relationships, where you feel like someone is going to take away your spouse or your girlfriend or something like, or boyfriend. You feel scared. You feel like this other person is going to do something and take away your resources because they are supplying your resources. So this person is a threat. And so jealousy comes up, this emotion, and then you have anger towards this other person, and even anger towards your significant other, because while you're entertaining this person, they could potentially break up this relationship, and now I won't have any resources. And so this is the mindset that's going on here. But the issue here is a scarcity thing. It's like, well, you acting like this is the only person in the world that's supplying your needs, and that you can't get anybody else if something like this happens. And being attached is a normal thing. Once you get comfortable with somebody and your needs are being met, you don't want that to go. We're interdependent beings. This is a normal thing for us to get attached to one another. We're built to be attached to one another. However, the inability to detach is what I think is erroneous and learned behavior. I think it doesn't make sense now that I think about it, because there's all these people on the planet. And it's to say that, what am I going to do if my relationship is over with, and if there's so many more people on the planet. Now, the argument could be said that it was hard to find this person that I really click with, but this issue comes from monogamy. So the prescribed idea of monogamy, where people can only be with one person at a time, limits our ability to explore different people simultaneously while we're in relationships. If we were allowed to do that, I think that people would feel like there is more out there than just their spouse, and that if they do leave, that they have access to somebody else. Now, there's a lot of other stuff involved in this, and this is why people get jealous and fearful that they can't find anybody else. A lot of people are insecure, and so they don't feel like they're the best for the person that they got. They think that they got lucky and that they will not be loved by anybody else because they're flawed in some type of way. And so they hold on to their spouses. They don't like any competition. They don't want anybody else to deal with their spouse, because they feel like if they do, that their spouse will see that they're not good enough for them, and that this other person could probably do a better job. And once again, monogamy makes this the problem. Monogamy causes the problem, because if you're polyamorous, you can have one relationship, establish that, and then have another relationship at the same time. And that the first person will not have to lose resources because it's a polyamorous relationship. Everybody is able to connect at the same time. You don't have to be with just one person at one time. You don't have to break up with one person to get with another person. No, you can keep the first person and then bring in somebody else. You see, but because of these rules and things that we're under, it causes a lot of this stuff, and that's where jealousy comes in at. So I think that people's jealousy comes from insecurity and the scarcity mindset and the inability to detach if at some point that their partner leaves them for somebody else. See, the thing is that people, places, and things come and go, and we must accept that. So that's all I got to share. How to stop being jealous? Well, see the world from a perspective of abundance, and always be dating, be curious about new people. Even though you got somebody, be curious and just keep people connected. You don't have to go into full commitment mode. You just constantly always out there connected with new people. And I think with that mindset, you'll always feel like there's an abundance. And even if your partner decides, hey, this is no longer a good fit for me, I want to go elsewhere, you will have at least a few prospects that you can call on and begin to develop new things with. But that's just the beginning of this. There's a lot more to this, and I'm just wanting to share my opinion on it about how to not be jealous. I think jealousy is a really screwed up thing to be having. I don't think it's normal. So that's all I got for right now. Thanks for listening to the end. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can email me at neal@nealreal.com. You can also go to my website, NealReal.com. I encourage you to check out NealReal.com. That's NealReal.com. Or you can email me at neal@nealreal.com. Have a blessed day.